one's here quite yet, I'll just give it a little bit for people to come and hang out. Curious how everybody's doing. Oh yeah, I gotta share this. I forgot. I'll be right back and then back. Curious how everybody's doing. If anybody's here. I noticed I was just live on TikTok about 20 minutes ago, and it was interesting. It said like nobody's in the live, and yet people were commenting. It was very odd. So I don't know if that's how it is here, but I'm just gonna pretend that I'm just talking to myself. Hello, Luna. How are you? I'm very good. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh. Just for anybody that watches the replay, or if anybody is here and I just don't have the notification that you are, I want you to know this is the last time I'm going live at 9 because I'm ready for sleepy time. So next month on Fridays, I'll be going live between 5 and 7. I mean, I'll probably stay on for a bit, but I'll start at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Hi, whoever's here, welcome. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up that I will be on earlier so I can listen to my body and go to sleep. Yeah. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I hope, ooh, it's 222 and 2 people liked. That was really cool. I hope that everyone had good holidays if you were celebrating those. And yeah, there's just so much to be grateful for. I'm so grateful for all of you who come and hang out with us, with myself, with Daren. Friday nights. Oh. I just finished the newsletter for next month. There are so many events happening, and if anyone here that follows us is wanting to know about the live Q&A between Daren and I, that is happening on the 12th or the 10th. Oh, I should look again, actually. It's Tuesday, the second Tuesday. Hey, let me look. Let me look. I don't have all the dates memorized. Go home. But I'm so excited. I think I just finished the newsletter and all the integrations that needed to happen. Ooh, but I need to post in Patreon. Okay. I'm gonna add it to my list while you remember. It goes, but making myself lists so I don't forget. Oh yeah, here's Patreon. Post all events on event. Oh, okay. So I haven't done this one yet, so maybe I should move it up. Because that's the one that I haven't done just yet. That and then the newsletter. Okay. Okay, so I do have it. Hi. Hi, Sultan. Hi, Epidus. I'm good. I'm a bit sleepy. I'm in Oregon. No Espanol. Yeah, Spanish doesn't come through when I channel, or I would say that sometimes I do speak other languages that I'm not aware of when I channel, but no Spanish just yet. How are you all doing? And where are you all from? Oh, you like my hat? Awesome. Thanks. It says, hey on it. I like it too. It's not mine. It's actually one of my friends who, when I hung out with her, she left it. I have adopted it as my hat. You're doing good, Abadis. Awesome. That's so great. Yeah, I'm just a little bit sleepy, but I'm pretty good too. I have my heat blanket, so I'm nice and cozy, and I'm on my grounding mat to support me in being grounded. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling good. I had some delicious soup earlier. Some split pea soup, and I was pleasantly surprised. It tasted really good, actually. Tasted really good. And by a brand that I usually don't like their soup from. But split pea was where it's at. Am I married? Nope, I'm not married. Not married. I've thought about marriage a lot, and it's very interesting how I've shifted and changed. When I was younger, I really wanted to get married. I really wanted to have like a ring on my finger, and I really wanted to be with somebody else as like my other half kind of thing. And then that's shifted a lot actually, where I wouldn't want to get a marriage in the way of America defines marriage of basically a tax thing around money that doesn't feel good to me. I would just want to do what's called as hand fasting, which is where you have people that love and care about you surround you and you have like a potluck. There's no paper legalities or anything like that that I know of. I would just want to hang out with people and have a big party around whoever like I'm in love with. So that's kind of my thing. But I wouldn't call it marriage. I don't even know what I would call it because there's so many words that I'm like, meh, that doesn't really resonate with me. Like I just saw like commitment and I'm like, meh, I don't know what I would call it. Nope, I don't have a boyfriend either. Hi, Presley. Hi. Welcome, Presley. Thanks for being here. I look like I'm a Californian. Nope, I'm an Oregonian. Technically Washingtonian, which I think is a really like mouthful. However, I've lived in Oregon for 20 years now, so I think I'm more of an Oregonian than anything else. And I'm ready to venture out. It is happening. This year, I am traveling. This year, I have a drivable RV and a car, and I'm traveling with the kids. It's happening. It's done. I'm jumping into that timeline. It's done. It's happening. And it's going to be so much fun. Ooh, companionship. I like that word for what I described. Yeah, companionship. I don't really know about partnership either. Companionship. Try that on for size. How are you doing, Presley? How are you? Oh yeah, how'd your did the Cowboys win? I know that you watched the Cowboys. I'll be honest, I'm not a football fan, so I didn't watch it. But you can tell me. You can, if you want to, you can give me like the play-by-play of like they threw the football, and then they crossed the lines, and then someone was out. I don't know. I don't know how you would even describe it. I'm not sure since the comments are like going within between you all. I am from Oregon. Yeah, I wish I was from other places because that would be awesome. And I'd probably be warmer and not having to wear so many layers with like I have my heat blanket on, I got a sweater on, I have thermals on, I have a hat on. Oh, Ooh, all right. The Cowboys won. I'm seeing like the other team got toasted. I don't know. Like that's just what I was told. Is maybe that means that the Cowboys like got 10 or 20 points more or something? I'm curious. Jamaica is warm. Ooh, that sounds so nice. Yes. I love food from across the world and culture and sun. Give me more sunlight and warmth. Where are you from, New York? Which state? I don't think I saw. Yeah, it doesn't look like you said where you're from, but maybe I missed it. You're from Nevada. Cool. Right on. Yeah, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I just heard like they got toasted and I have it that's not a phrase that I even say, but I'm assuming that meant that they surpassed a certain amount. Yay! I see you. Did you do a dance? Were you dancing afterwards, Presley? Like I just see dancing happening. Um, how old am I? Is that your question? I'll just say Gee. Is that your question? I'm 38. I'm 38 years old, years young. Blood count 1. I don't know. I don't know how much my blood count is. What's your blood count? Do you put it in your tea? I like your name. It's funny. Guess what, Presley? I think I finished the newsletter. I think it's done. I think it's done. And I think I figured out the whole product page too. So I'm pretty excited about it to add more products to our website. Oh, body count. I don't even know what that even means. Do you mean like my weight? Are you asking how much I weigh in like a different way? I don't even know what body count is. It's like, yeah, I don't even know what you mean. Oh my gosh, Sultan, so many people have told me that I should be a therapist. Because here's the thing, throughout my whole life, everyone comes to me to tell me about everything happening in their life. Like everything. They'll just come to me and just like spill it out, spill the beans, and I'm just like listening to them and hold space for them. So yeah, you're not the first to say that. Do I smoke pot because I'm in Oregon? No. What's that phrase called? But it doesn't really apply to me. So I've tried a lot of things and been forced to do a lot of things. And yeah, I don't smoke pot. I don't smoke anything. I don't drink anything as far as like alcohol or any of those or do pills or anything. I'm pretty clean, vegan, plant-based. And I just really tune into what my body's needing and wanting, and that might shift and change. I was just talking with my housemate and Daren about it, how I feel like there's a shift happening within me that I might have a little bit of red meat, but I need a muscle test and really check in. But it keeps coming up because for the past we're almost in December, so the past 6 months, nope, past 8 months, I've been plant based because that's what my body wanted and that's what it needs for multiple reasons, and just really listening to that. However, lately I felt like I just need a little bit of red meat, but I don't know. I don't know because every time when my body wants a little bit of red meat, it is so hard to just eat a little bit of it and then my stomach gets upset and then I feel really, really off and weird. Yay! Yeah. Oh yeah, I did add you to the newsletter too, Presley. Hi, Cheaton. Welcome from Australia. Body count means how many men I've been with? I don't know. I don't keep track of that. Who asked that? Who asked that? I do know who asked that, but whoever asked that, like, I don't know. And quite honestly, I love you so much, but it's not really any of your business unless you're like with me and want to know that. Okay. I should come. You want me to come over and hang out with you? You can just go to Daren and Luna across all channels. That's our social media. I don't know about hanging out. I don't really know who you are, G. Okay, that's in another language. Rajiv, are you living there? Do you mean in this room? Yes. I'm plant-based too. My beef eats grass. Nice. Yeah, I would definitely get grass-fed beef is usually what I have, like steak or ground beef. Oh my gosh, it just sounds so weird to say because I literally haven't had any meat for so long, and I haven't had cheese, like eaten a lot of cheese just because my body just doesn't like it for a really long time. With the occasional, like a little bit of it a couple weeks ago, and it tasted weird. Hi, Cadwell. Oh, yay, you like doing body mindfulness too. Awesome. Hi, family. What's my thought on the new president? Um, I mean, just like with any president, I'm not gonna give them a bunch of my attention. I'm just gonna focus on me as the creator and what I'm wanting. And right now we're making a bunch of new Earths, so it's really important for us to figure out which kind of collective of the new Earth we want to create. And so while I still know what's happening, I'm really tuning into what I want to create. And already I've seen things shift by doing so. I don't know what kind of songs those are. It's cool. You're from Virginia. Welcome. Hello, creator. Carne asada tacos. Not gonna lie, they're pretty good. But I don't know if I don't know if I'm honestly, I need a muscle tech. I don't know if I'm ready for it yet, but I'm like getting more used to the idea. Uh, yeah, politics is just a game. A lot of things are just a game. We're in a game. Hi, Pray Pray. Hi, welcome. Good to see you too. Yeah, I don't watch television. If an ad comes on like YouTube or anywhere else, or if my kids are interacting with them, I mute it and I turn it over or I close it slightly so it's like still playing, but we don't have to engage because I'm like, nope, you are not programming me. I know that you do subliminal messages. I'm unwilling to engage in that way. You don't get to have power over me, so I just kind of block it out. Hi, Dezella. Hi, hey. Hi, Repo. Oh, you're so welcome, Sultan. You are so welcome. Yes, our content. So Daren, I don't know if he's in the comments or like watching behind the screen or if he's asleep. But this is our channel. We have our channel is New Earth School Rip into Light, where we talk about spirituality. We do activations with light language, Christian soul healing. Soon we're gonna be rolling out some breathwork sessions. And really, it's just all about empowerment, to empower you to know how powerful you are, that you are the creator of your reality and you can have anything that you want. And what I've noticed is hands down, the one thing that blocks us is our belief system. We don't believe that we can do it. then therefore we cannot, right? Because that's our belief. That's the core or the root of the tree. And yeah, all of our modalities and everything that we do and support people is around releasing beliefs, releasing what no longer serves you, and for new activations to take its place. How was your Thanksgiving? Yeah, thanks for asking, Presley. I didn't do anything. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving just because of the culture behind it. And I don't know, it's never really resonated with me. And I just kind of hang out. um, yeah, bio dads with the kiddos, and I'm here. We do like nesting, so we switch. The parents switch back and forth while the kiddos stay, and we didn't really celebrate anything. I will celebrate winter solstice, but it's pretty chill. I was just working on the newsletter, and then I went on a hike in the forest that's nearby, which is so beautiful. There's a creek and trees and cool little huts that are made out of wood or fallen trees that people have created. And every time we go, it's interesting. There's like a new tree that has fallen. And today we saw deer tracks that had like skid in the mud, which is really cool to see. And so many beautiful birds. There's so many birds out here. It's incredible. How was yours, Presley? And anybody else, if you celebrated Thanksgiving, how was it for you? Hi, Elon. I don't really know about a lot of scriptures. You can ask, but I probably would have to look it up to know what you're talking about. Thank you, Pure. Hi, Satana. Yeah, I don't know what those are, Gorzillo. If Daren was on, he might know. I don't really know, to be honest. Yes, if you celebrated Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving. What did I do in the forest? I just went on a hike. There's a bunch of different trails that were around, and we walked my my housemate's dog and just really took in the forest. It was so pretty. So pretty and relaxing. It's interesting that forest specifically, when you get 200 feet in, the energy shifts. And I ran into it today. It was like this thick, clear energy. And I stopped and I was like, oh my gosh, it's here again. Because I was talking, because I've been going every day into the forest because it's very cleansing for me and relaxing and grounding. And it's a cleansing energy that yesterday I saw this visual of someone like, I don't know, pulling stuff off my back or something. And I felt like I was going to pass out, but not, and still felt grounded in the same way. And I felt the same kind of energy again today, but it was like third eye cleansing, which makes sense because I've been on the computer a lot editing things. So I am not surprised. I'm from Oregon. I've never visited Egypt. I really wanted to go with Jamie Price when she went with Bashar and Wendy Kennedy. I was like, oh, I want to go so bad. But it just didn't happen. But I know I was there energetically, and I want to get inside the pyramids. That would be so amazing and so cool. Yes, the history is, yeah. Thank you. I like my glasses too. I'm good, Dexter. Welcome. Thanks, Trouble. It's a funny name that you have. Are you going to be up to trouble on my channel? Okay, here you asked a question. Ah, you grew up and lived in a forest. Right on. I did not. I wish I did. That'd be so cool. When I went to Costa Rica, they had locals that lived in the jungle. So these are people that would have like medicine people that would understand the land and the plants so much that they would come and heal people. For example, in Costa Rica, if you get bit by mosquitoes, um, they say that you can't heal from it and you have to go to the hospital and get, I think they said like 12 shots. However, if you talk to a medicine person from the jungle, they just give you the salve. Wait, no, that's a different one. Depends on which part of Costa Rica you're in. But in one part of the Costa Rica, you just have papaya tea. You just see papayas, which is everywhere, and then you're better by the next day. And then a different part of Costa Rica, it's a salve. Um, yeah, it's so cool. I wish I lived in the forest because I know that I would learn about the plants and what to eat and how to survive. Welcome, ghost. Oh, you're in Gresham? Awesome. I'm in Portland, Northern Canada. Okay. Pretty sure it's really cold. Cold right now in Canada. It's cold here. Yes, Oregon is very, very green. I don't know about riding camels, but that would be fun. That would definitely be fun. Definitely pyramids, for sure I want to visit. Have I ever manifested anything instantly? Okay, let me tune in and see. Because I don't see anything off the top of my head or through my senses, but let's see if there's anything I'll be reminded of. Instantly, like in my hands, like I thought about it and it became. I mean, there's a lot of synchronicities, or like I'm about to think of something or say something and my kiddo literally says it. That's been happening a lot. Like my kiddo and I are so in sync right now. It's ridiculous. Um, Not anything that's coming off the top of my head, pray, but if it does, I'll let you know. There, I'm being shown of when I documented. I have tons of these books that I documented all the times that I communicated with spirit. And in there, I would document things that would happen that I would think about and that would become. But I don't have anything like specific to tell you, but they're saying that it has happened multiple times. I haven't written in my books in a while. And I honestly don't know where they are because I have so many books. I have so many books because I like writing things down. Actually, I think one of them is right there. That I've documented, but it's usually like a mixed bag of things. Ooh, that sounds really cold. That sounds really cold. I don't know if I want to go to Canada right now if it's that cold. Mm. Hi, Young Mao. Hi, Peter. Mm. Hi, Gibbs. Hi, Vera. Some of these comments, y'all are real funny. I don't even know how to respond to you. What kind of books do you write? Oh. It would be called a shadow book. Or you can call it a book of spells. And I haven't written in them for a while, but it's just a pad of paper and then a pen, and then however spirit is communicating with me, I jot it down. So if it was through hearing, seeing, sensing, feeling, knowing, and I would just write it down. Or if I would set an intention, because I usually set intentions in the morning and night of what I'm calling in, what I'm wanting, what my goals are, those kinds of things, I would document if something came to fruition throughout the day. Okay. All right, y'all. So if you are new here, hi, I'm Luna. Daren's probably sleeping, or maybe he's secretly on the live, who knows? And this is our channel. Friday nights, which soon will be Friday evenings, I do light language activations and I hang out with you all and answer your questions. Does anybody want to know what light language is that's maybe new here? Hi, Raj. You're new here? Are you new, Presley? I feel like you know about light language and what it is, but I'll pretend that you don't. So if you are new here, light language, it bypasses your mind, your mental thinking, and speaks directly to your soul of unconditional love. And even if you don't understand it, your soul does. Sometimes I'll channel different languages that I'm unaware of. I'll hear messages or songs will come through, and then I'll receive information through my senses, which I will share with you. And light language could come through 4 different ways: singing, voicing, drawings, or signing. I'm just checking in to see if I want to draw. I'm hearing yes. So I'm going to grab my drawing things. Drawing items. Spirit is being funny. Oh yeah, you all weren't on the live earlier. So I was on TikTok earlier because I've been guided to be on there. I know some of you all do not have a TikTok account, and that's totally fine. And get this. So this is something, if I had a shadow book, I would write this down. So I noticed that there's this cool energy on the left side, which is interesting. So when I was on a live yesterday, same thing. I felt energy on the left side that was cool. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I started feeling tired. And I was like, oh, I need to tune in and see what's being communicated. And then I heard in this voice of, it's time to go on TikTok. And I was just like, okay, I hear you, but I wasn't ready yet. I was eating my soup, finishing my split pea soup, which was delicious. And then as I'm sitting on the couch with my roommate, there's 5, there's a lamp with 5 shades in it, those cones. And one by one, they started turning off by themselves. And she was like, can you go get the light so we can turn it back on? And while I'm turning it back on, it kept shutting off by itself. And then when it was fully on, the other light turned off. And so I was like, okay, I need to tune in. And then I got some information from my guides about, that's just more for me. But it was so cool. It was so cool. I just told them, I was like, I heard you. You don't have to turn off the lights to tell me you want me to go to on TikTok or be on the live or communicate. I heard you. I had to finish my soup. Gotta wait. Okay. So, drum roll. Here, we'll give you an actual drum roll. I wish I had it. Oh, my roommate has a bunch of drums, but I don't want to bother. Okay, here's your drum roll. What kind of light language activation would you all like to receive? Could be physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. Is there anything that you're wanting to call in or release? Let me know. Hello, everybody. Hi, Kumar. Hi, Leo. Hi, Tech. Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome, Pray. I know recently you were asking about, I think it was on the live recently. You were saying that you wanted to figure out how to communicate with them, and you just figured it out. That's awesome. You have superpowers, Pray. Everyone does. And you are super as well. Hi, Zapta. Oh, hi, Jacob. Welcome. Yes, Daren's probably asleep right now or quiet behind the screen. I'm good and I'm tired, to be honest. This is my bedtime. And next month, I am going live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm switching it so I can go to sleep earlier. Hello. Hi, Thunder. Welcome. Okay, I've heard it twice now. Presley, I'm calling you out. What intention would you like for light language activation? I've heard it twice now. They said ask Presley. So I'm asking you what you want, what you want, what you want, what you really, really want. This stream right now, I'm about to do a light language activation, some energy healing. So if that resonates with you, you can hang out. Thank you. I love these classes. I love them. They're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. What does that mean? Oh, you must have just joined. So, light language, it bypasses your mind, speaks directly to your soul of unconditional love. It's not in English. Sometimes I do get translations or messages or songs that are in English, and your soul understands. It's your soul's language. Am I 25? No, I am 38. What language is it in? It is in multiple energy languages. It's a multi-dimensional language. And the cool thing about it is I might get a translation of whatever needs to be said, and then you'll receive different information. It's whatever you need in this moment. And you can listen. Okay, you got it, Presley. And you can listen to it multiple times and receive different layers of information that is needed for you in that present moment, which is so cool. I look 18. Okay. Not even sure. How does somebody look a certain age? I don't even know. When I look at my kids, I can't even, I know how old they are, but they don't even look like that age, if that makes sense. Yeah. Pray. What intention would you like? Awesome. Thanks, Bob. See? We got numbers all around. Hi, Frank. Welcome. I don't have wrinkles. You want to unlock superpowers? I love that. Right now it's 9:42 Pacific Standard Time. Unlock superpowers. I've never done that kind of intention, and I absolutely love it. And right when you said it, I literally saw myself with a cape on and winds allowing the cape to float behind me. And it's blue, and I was like standing like this. So yes, I'm actually going to draw it on the page on the back because I think it's such a funny visual. Unlock superpowers. All right, y'all. Pray. This is where it's at. If you want to unlock your personal superpowers, then hang out with me. We're about to do it. About to dive right in. And so playful too. I love it. I love it. Okay. Supergirl Luna. So funny. Yeah, I think it's awesome. Oh, here, let me. Yeah, my phone's at 100%, so I'll move this out of the way. Hopefully I don't knock anything over. Patrick, you're funny. All right, y'all. So, as I said before, if you're here, you calling it in. This is your energy that you are wanting and you're calling in. So if you're hanging out, set the intention to receive. Yes. Well, you already have powers. Everyone already has amazing powers. It's more recognizing the powers you have and igniting those powers, expanding them and noticing them. Because when we notice it, it becomes stronger. When we acknowledge it and cultivate it. All right. All right, beautiful souls. We're going to do some grounding and connecting to your energy. So if you want to receive a light language activation for unlocking your superpowers, hang out with us. Thanks for all the likes and your comments. Thanks for Presley for holding it down. Thank for everybody who's here. Alrighty. I invite you all to focus on your feet, touching the earth, feeling the sensations, the heaviness, feeling the energy flowing within your feet. And as you're here, see, hear, feel, sense, and know that there are roots growing out of your feet, down into the ground, into the earth. These are bright white roots, glowing, leading the way, going down to the center of the earth, Palatia. Feeling the energy, the wisdom, the calmness, the groundedness of Gaia, of Mother Earth holding you, cradling you in this very moment. As you go further down, see through your senses a gold, green, pink light. Feel this energy. See this energy come up through your roots like a straw, slurping up this beautiful energy, this wisdom, this knowledge of you, allowing it to move through you, in you, cleansing, purifying to this very moment. out your crown, your head. See some strong branches growing out, out, out the roof of where you are, out into the cosmos, passing the stars, seeing flashes of light pass you by, going further, deeper and deeper into the cosmos until you see a flash of light. When you see this flash of gold light, bring this knowledge and wisdom back down into your body, into your being. And before we continue, just notice what has shifted, what stayed the same. And if you would like to continue, either type, say, or in your head that you receive to ignite your superpowers. Remember to breathe. Listen to your body and what it needs. Know that you're safe and you're held. Kalandela ketela potoroma ketia makakaya shiketia malatera shokolantera Oshikia makakaya goikia makakala tera kotoro makitima. Yapa ala tera orotoro makati bakakaya. Shoko olandera koram bakatera. Shoko olandi apayiki imbaka adukotik indi apara. Shoko oyama yaka oyama yitiama. La tera korama yikimo koama. Paratia bakatera totorma la tera. Yoko oyama kakaya. Hoshiki yama a shokola yapa aiki yama aiti yama kakaya ora tepa atura makoama yapa aishiki yamo horate pakatera horate makotora yapa atori makakaya shikitiama. Shitiama latera kotoriama kakaya shikitiama hat yoko ama hat yakatiama kakaya ko ama hat shikitiama latiama koko koyama kitiama kakaya hote ama latia shika chiki apakaka shiki ama kakaya totiama. Makotor makete, kibira makater, makotor makete, kibira makotor makete, makokoria makater, makotor makete, kokoya makaka at ik otik intik at otik atik ontik ik at otik shuk ontik itik at otik atik Shua, shua, anti, at, ut, it, ik, at, ora, pat, ora, bagati, pat, ora, tikama, pat, ora, bagati, makakai, shuk, otik, atik, otik, otik, ontik, intik, antik, ontik, shh, atik, ik, ok, ajik, ik, ontik, Lat ora temperatura makaka ostimora de balatera yapa ayukoya ma alit iro yapa alatera patukorma shuku olama ketiama yaka aya shukatiama ala de makakai oshikia makakai balati mba ara totora makikia mokoya shi mba shi amba ant uriba ka shitiamura ya palantera ma kokima kakai oshikitiama latera kashikima latera ma kotiama shukolandi pokoyama polantiama kashikiam koyama alatera katera kotorma kakaya kokoyama poyi maiki amoara shoko oyama kakai ora yapa ora tema kakai oshiki kiyama kokoyama latera korampatora makikiyama kokoyama yati ara totora makakai shu 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 ontiki intiki atuk otuk oshiki itiki atik atuk otuk atuk itiki atik otuk shiki intiki atik otuk ama shoo 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 atik intuk onshiki intik amtuk oshiki itik atik amtik atik alatur omatak oshik alatur korama kalaliyama alatur lama katilam kotorama shiklama katir alatur lama shiklama kotorama katir oshiklama kotorama kashiklama kotorama balatela makatela makashikila makatele polotlo para chila makatela shokolo makatela makatoro makatela makate shokola makatela makashikla makate abalatela makala chila makala patorma shakla makatoro makale pakatela makatoro makate makashikla makatoro Tok otik atik oshik itik atik otik 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 ashik onti inti antik antik otik itik atik otik oshik utu orapate. Lat oti ematik oshik intik ampatik oshik otik otik atik int ora mai kiem mokoyama. Hoayema yiti baratora yabakai. Ora chishikia malatera kotorma katia makakai. Oshikitia makakala tetera kotorma. Yoko opa hinora. Shoo, 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 shoo. Palatera katora makatia makokoya. Ashikia makakaya. Oh, bashikia mokokoya malatera. Bashikia moya. Apaya, 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 amaya, neamai, shikia maya. Why are you so serious? Alatera, pokohoya ma. Oshikia malatera. Oshikia malatera pakotor makatema. Polotoro makatera, kotor makatera. Totoro makatera, kashikia makalatera, kahimo kokoya. Te a, mora, patiara, tutira makatera, katira wakatema la tema. Doro makatera, koshikitiama la tera, kahai kiomo, hai tiama la tera. Huama, yip, ara, turama, yip, ara, turama, hiki, mokoama, yapa, aipora. Palatera, katera, kotorma, torma, katera, kotorma, kakai, oshikiama. Yikikiyama, tititi amora, yapa, 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 yokoa. Pati, ati, iyama, yokoama. Palushi, Golanea, Palushi, Golanea, Kalatera kotoro yapa ikiyama, yokoshi kiyama latera tora yamba ikiyama kai, shekiyamo koratiyama ko shikiyama ikiyamo kokoyama, lati oporati pikiyamo kokoya, alatera katera kotoro makatiyamo kokoyama, shoko entiyama latera, yokoyama itiuporatira porati at oshiki ema yuko oyama shapa. Lora dema ikimo la tera totori yamakakai shula pakatera kotorma. Yap ara tori yamakakai. Palati aratori yamokoi lati alatera. Shukore da patera nemboko de borate. Koko yamakakai. Koko yamakiki yamoko yamalatera. Shupara tera kotora yama. Yapa alatera. Shotiama late yamakakai. Poyam Maya Shira Tura Teya Boga Shukotea Mai Kiamalatera Lotea Makia Mokoya Mala Mokoya Mai Pitia Malate Pokoya Mai Tia Malatera Rutoram Pashikia Mai Tiama Oshiti Malate La terra cora mai chiama. Palatera. If you are here, you're calling this energy to you. Palatera kotora maiki kiama kokoya. Shakatea makakai tura makakai. Shoot ora, shoot ora, shoot ora. Yapakai kukuyama. Latera kotora maki kiama kokoya. Yapa alatera kotora maiki kiama. Yotora yamakatola natora makatera. Shuko o yama yikia moko yama. Late atera totora yambakakai. Shu 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 shu. Kati maiki mola. Yapai hotiama alatur yamakakoyam. Boshiki tiama latera katera. Focus on your heart. Pula tira kotora yama yutura yapa orama. Poshikia moko koyama. Ati apalatora yamaka koyi. Ashiki abayi kiyama. Latera katera. Oshikiyama yikiyama. Latera kotorama. Yokoyama yikia. What are you fearing? Palatera. The fear is fear of self. You are everything. Everything is you. So fear is coming up. It's greeting you. You are greeting yourself. Ala de la kotor yama kiamo kokoyama la tera katoroma katera katoroma kashikitiama kakala tera katoroma yiki kiamo kokoya pati apa ashuk otik atik otik atik otik amtik otik intik atik otik amtik otika shukot amtik atik amtik inki ash amba hiki mora te maratea shuko umba late aparotora shuko ati amba aratera shiki amba kate aratotora shuko amala te malatera shuko umba latera shuko umba latera palandera kotorma kiki mokokoya makakaladera shiktia makakai tut orit at ushik int ashk ut und imbek awat imba yupa alandera potura yap and ushik int ink amp ut it ok ushik int at ushik int at ut kwamba ati ambora tema ash urti makati rotora patura makati kashikia mkwa lati mkokoya mashtu titi malandera kotor mashikiki mkwa shtu urti mara tuturti pako tutur mkokoya mashu pashu ade malandera makoya mate malate makoya. Feel good, feel good. Allow yourself to feel good, feel good. There's no need to make those old choices. There's no need to make those old choices. It's important to feel good. What choice are you making now? You can be so proud of you. What choice are you going to choose to make? Are you going to choose fear-based beliefs? Or are you going to empower yourself instead of disempowerment, to allow yourself to feel confident, to feel love, to know fully and truly why you were here, to awaken to yourself, to know who you are, why you came here, and what you are doing? Or are you going to choose old habits, old patterns, old beliefs? The choice is yours. There is no wrong choosing. This is your journey. This is your path. You get to decide how the life in front of you unfolds. You are a conscious creator. You can create whatever kind of reality you would like. And if it is of disresonance, that is some learning for you to recognize, to acknowledge what you have created from old belief systems that no longer resonate. Say thank you and choose differently. Say thank you and choose differently. Say thank you and choose differently. Baka otia makatora yapakotorama. Yako oyama hashikia makoyama. Hashikia moko maladera kotorama. Ikia moko koyama kakaya shukotema kakaya shukotorama. Yaka oshikia makokoya ambakatoria makokoya makakaya. Oshikia makakaya. Oshikia makakaya kokoya makakaya. Oshikia makokoya makalatera makochukotia makalatera makoshikia makokoya. Bashikia mokokoya bakatoria makakaya shukotia makakaya kotia makakala. Koa pashikia ma. Boshikia makokoya ma. Latera kotorma yip orap turma. Shuriap ashuaba. Orap ashuria. Galatera hoshi tiama lote amalatera. Yoko uama yikimura matera. Tora makakaya shudo. Yamashu, shu, 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 ati ambora. Shu, 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 shu. Balandora, bakiemwara, yokola nema, la deba. Ant und ink ambak oshik intik atuk oshik intik atik atik. Bashu. Patia malade. Shu. Patia makokorema. Shu. Pokora makakaya. Shu. Balatira kotorma ikiamo. Tera torma kakai. Ashi kiamo kokoyama. Balatira katira kotorma kiamo kokoyama. Baka ikiamora. Yap at ut imbikiyama kakai. Hore yamaka kayoko koyama. Ashiki moyip ashutorama. Kikiama ala. Kiki kiama latiamo kokoyama. Shiatiama kayitiamo koyama kakayitiama. Palushi kolanea, palushi kolanea, kalati aparati mukoyi shitiamala, titiamai kiama, kiama kakaya, ashiki tiamalotorama. Yapa ati tia moku pu mai praya ma hai tia mola te moya. Kia moku ati tia mola. Yapa ishi tu mai. Apa ashi tura bai ki moa. Tia ma i kuala tira. Turip tira. oti amashiki tiama kokoya patiama lati ati oshiki tiama latira ora patiama kokoyama titiama titiama latira kotorma kikiamo kokoyama yoko o yitiama yip at it ot imp at otiama apalatera kotorama yo amma yiki amma alatera kotorama Yoko oyama tiempo ko tiama shutiamo la tiama yikiapa shoot it aturama paka ima yitiama Yoko oyama iapade ava iapa ikia la tera shiki mborama shoturama kakai tiamo kokoyama la tera kotorama shi hiama kokoyama te tiama la tera Hoyama aratorama shikutorama yikiama bolontorama yikiama hiki ahahahahahaha ha 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 yo palatiamo ho ho hoyama hikiama haya shikidia lati porama yikiama yuropo ai tiama yi ashikikiamo kokoyama Balandera tura mai kiamo kokiama kakaya shititiamo hate te tema la tura makatera makakiama bushu ushi tiama tiama tura makate bukoyama shitimo la tema kiama kakai titira tutura makakaya shitiama lo turama yapa ishitima Wamba yiki ama kakaya titiamo Latera kotorma kitiama kokoyama kakaya shikitiama latera kotorma kitira kotorma kitiama ashukutiama kakaya shukitiama kakaya titiama ururu tiama kakaya ashikiamora koti ema yikiama katiama alate ashuk otik etik atik otik etik emokorama katera kotorma shiki itiama hora patera kotorma kiyama kokoyama kakaya shukatiama la tera kotorma yup whoop ayip adiuma purup ashup ayip koama palatera kotorma yikimo Ashikiamo kokoyama latera ayipaye kapoyama latera kotorama katera oropatema kakaya shikitiama ayikima kikikikikiyama kakaya kikikikikayama apashikitiamora mamayim porap ashikitiama Otik atik 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 otik 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 atik itik itik atik 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 otik 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 entik amat oara tiki amatu otik atik orti amatik atu oja makakai. Palatera makatera. Shuk oti imbik atik otik 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 porot itu pakatira pakachiri pakalatera makatera makoshikila makatera makatora makatera makashikila makatera makatorma. Shoo 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 onko malatera shikitia makakaya latera katera makokoyama apaye kiyamoko yama yikiyamoko koyama latera ont intik atik atik otik 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 atik intik atik ontik 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 antik 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 Ashik ontik ink imp onk 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 ashikima Omba yimbora yamba yamba yokomba pa yutorama malatera palantera kotorma kikiamo kokoya palatera kotorma kikiamo latera ma Remember to breathe. Pati mora kikiamuko ye para. Poko yema idura. Yoga yemalate. wonder if Daren is here because I just felt his energy. Paki moreia parate, polante, colante balate rakoto, yokoya malate manate, shokoya malate malate ma shukote ma, holante molate ma. Paki umokora te bakatera kotora maiki moko koya maiti malate ma. Shuk 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 maiti ma. Polontoro makakaya shukote moko koya makakaya shukote malate makakoya. Pasiki moko koya malate makakaya kukoya makakaya shukote malate haratora makakaya shukote malate makakoya makakaya shukote malate rakotorma ati amalate makakoya amalate ma shukote ma. Ah, that was really, really relaxing. For anybody that's new here, we just did, or just pulled up, we just did a light language activation to unlock superpowers. You already have superpowers and you're already pretty super and powerful. And now you're going to know it even more. And yeah, if you missed the start of the activation, I will make it so you can see it, receive the replay on the stream. Oof, 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 oof. Just trying to get a replay of all the things that they showed me. Yeah, there was a lot of energy from Gaia and the galactics, and ancestors came into that were supporting and just remembering yourself and how powerful you are. And at the end, they were saying you don't have to choose to suffer anymore. You don't have to make choices that cause yourself suffering. Um, yeah. Oof. So cool. Yeah. And then I did this light language drawing. So light language comes in a variety of ways. Like I was speaking and singing. Sometimes you hear messages or songs. I did sing something. I don't remember what it was though. Um, yeah. Which way is this supposed to be shown though? Because they made me flip it. Okay. They said this is the right way. Whoa! Oh, there goes my chapstick. Down she goes. Yeah, so you're so welcome, Pray Pray. Thanks for asking. Flay was saying that was an emotional roller coaster for me. Thank you for this session. You're so welcome. You're welcome. Thanks. Thank you. You're so welcome, Robert. Hi, Masharj. Maraj. I apologize. I think I'm really butchering your name. And oh. Palatera katora mi kiemo kokoi. Abai kiemo koya malate abashi kiemo kokoya. Polatera potora mai kiemo yikiama. Yapa alatera kotorama. Bishi shishi amakakai kukukoya makakai di malatera. Lotoroma kotorama yukatia balampetima. Boba yambara tera kotora. Yapa yiki amora. Yoko yama yiki. Apashi kiyamoko yama atura makakaye. Volatera makiki yama. Ho oyama ashiki ima aiki kiyomoko koyama ai potoramiki. Potorama hayiki o oyama kakai shichi yamoko yama ashiki yama kakai kiyamoa. Latera kotoramo oyama. Yapa ala tera katera makoshiki yama kakai. Hora tema hala torama la tema la dorororororama shiki la makatera. Lotte la makatela bokoro makashiki la makatere. Lotte la makatela. Lotte la moshiki la tora. Palatera sholan de la lote la pacola. Shukola. Lote bakala de bakai kiama. Shokotema latera shikiama kokoi. Pala de la late apakai koi palatera. Lotera ma latema kashikiama latema. Boya boy shikiama. Yapakayama. Yapaya tema la temora. Bakia ma. Apashikia makakaya. Palateama, latiama, kakaya shikitiama. Paye maya nema. Antik atik otik atik 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 otik atik atik otik otik atik 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 otik otik atik atik otik atik atik otik 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 makate. Late atik 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 otik 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 atik 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 otik otik makate. Ant onti amatik atuk onti amakate. Lote amala te ama. La tera koton miki amala. Shokote amala tera makoto makate. Shokotora yapai. Hoa. Hoa mala te amala te. La tera kotorma. Mashikiyama. Loto ora rampakotori maka. Ishikiti makakayuturama. Yup, yup, yup. Adora makikiyama. Welcome, everybody. We're just doing some light language activations for igniting your superpowers. You're asking who Gaia is? Gaia is Mother Earth. It's another word for Mother Earth. Have I seen Chelsea today? I have not. Not today, G-Man. Do I feel your energy? I'm not necessarily tuned into anybody's specific energy right now. I typically only tune into people's energies when I'm working with them one-on-one. Just because, yeah, energetic boundaries. What other spiritual beings are there? You mean that I've been channeling? Is that your question? Ooh, is today new moon? I know my housemate's about to do a new moon um, sound bath drum circle, which is super rad. Oh, in general, I channel the angelic realm, galactic beings, earth beings, ancestors. It's really whoever wants to come through, who's approved through my higher self and here for the greatest and highest good of all. And of course, follow all the universal laws. I kind of just allow whatever to flow with a set intention. So yeah, like today was bringing forward your superpowers. Oh, thanks, Robert. Yes, there are lots of entities, beings, energies, however you want to label them, that come through, and it's fun. It's so much fun. I never know. It's like a box of chocolates. Never know what I'm gonna get. Oh my gosh, I just realized when I was channeling earlier on TikTok, they showed me, and I still don't know what it means, but they're showing me it again, where I had mittens on. And I literally looked like Santa Claus. I felt like Santa Claus for a second. Like I had red and then I had white. So I don't know what that was about. When I was on TikTok, they wanted the intention of for the greatest and highest good. So I'm curious. I wish I would have asked on the live, but I just didn't remember it at the time. Maybe he was there. Maybe someone was releasing beliefs around Santa Claus. Who knows? Aw, you watch us all the time. Awesome. Hi, hi. That's so great. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for being here. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I don't typically tune into anybody's energy unless I'm working with them one-on-one, just because of energetic boundaries. When I channel or I do um, light language or crystalline soul healing activations for the group, it's more of what are the themes, what is something that's coming forward for the group, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm good at a lot of things or a hobby. Something that I enjoy doing, but I just realized I left it at the other apartment is I really love doing wood burning. I think it is so fun. And on my wooden toothbrush, I drew light language on it and wrote my name on it because we all have the same wooden brushes. The smell of wood, so like fires, like making a really good fire and sitting by a bonfire is nice. I love staring at the stars. I sound so woo-woo, like, or very Portland, as people would say. Like walking in the forest, going on hikes. It's kind of funny to see like what my responses are. I'm so different than I was when I was younger, and I know a lot of people say that. But when I was younger, I was like working at Starbucks, slinging coffee for a really long time, way too long. Um, yeah, I was like go-go dancing. I had short hair, like really short. And if you want to know about maybe not the go-go dancing part, but if you want to know what I look like with short hair, there's a video somewhere on social media and YouTube that shows me with shorter hair. Oh, yeah, looking at fires and making the moon. I don't know what I said that's funny, but thanks for laughing, Presley. Thanks. I love my glasses too. Hi, Shush. I like your name because it's like you're saying hi and then you're shushing people, which is kind of funny. Hi, Gong. What's the name of one of the energy languages? Not sure what specifically you're asking. Are you asking like what's one of the races that came through, or the collectives, or the beings that came through? Of course. The go-go dancing is gonna be one of your Q&A questions. I mean, you could ask right now, Presley, but if you want to get it like be like really spicy, uh you probably I see you, Presley, behind there. You're like, yes, I'm coming to all of your lives. I have my paper and my pen. I'm documenting things I would like to ask about for the Q&A. That's oh my gosh, this is gonna be funny. You want to wait? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You can wait. Oh, I hear you. Yeah, I haven't been given specific names of their languages. I usually just know the collective, yeah, the collectives that I'm working with or beings, and sometimes they don't have names, or sometimes they say like human, you label everything, it doesn't matter, like who I am, what I am. Here to support, with your intention. Your front row seat. I see you, Presley. I see you. Hi, worst. Yeah. Yeah. If I ever hear, maybe I can like set an intention sometime and ask them, what's your language called? I've channeled other languages that are from the earth. Um, but yeah, they haven't told me, or at least that I remember. I don't know who that is, Fishman. So at the moment, I will say no. Ooh, that's a good question. What are dreams? I think we are always dreaming. We're always in the dream state. And we're constantly creating, and everything is multidimensional. So we're there are so many different timelines that we can choose from by each choice that we have, like what you say, what you do, how you move. Uh, if you drink water, if you put on chapstick, you're constantly shifting and changing different timelines. Um, and then, yeah, when we have what we say as dreams, when our body is resting, but our soul still is always working, always doing um, different projects, different missions, different wisdom and knowing. then we work things out in different realms to support us with integrations, to support us with what we're choosing as we're quote unquote awake. So that's kind of how I look at it. I know that eventually we will be able to be more fluid with that dream state and that awake state, as we call it, um, where we'll be able to shift really easily in between states and shift different timelines and be aware of, okay, I just decided to take a drink of water and I'm on this timeline, and then kind of see how it progresses from there. Um, yeah, which would be really cool, because then you could tune into what you're manifesting, what you're creating, be even more of a conscious creator instead of having some sort of lag time like that we have in this realm at the moment. I still don't know what that means. I looked it up, G-Man. I know someone said, oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, I yeah, their image is funny too on their profile picture. I'm not like Daren. I will just tell you, I love Daren so much, and I do not read everything out loud. I actually do my own personal filtration system, whether your comment is deleted or not. I will not say things. I will not read things out loud. And thanks for letting me know. Like, saying it in my head, I don't know like how it's inappropriate, but I believe you. I believe you, so thanks. Let's see. Clearing calmly lines. Ooh, to remember dreams and learn from them. Yes. I mean, it's all about, energy is all about set intentions, direction, and focus. So I would recommend for you, if you want to remember your dreams before you go to sleep, set that intention and have a piece of paper. So funny, I just talked about this earlier. It's called a shadow book or magic book, whatever you want to call it. It could be called the book. I don't know, whatever you want. Just have a piece of paper. I like it without lines because usually when I'm tired, like I can't, and it's dark, I can't see on the line. So it makes me feel better when I look at it the next day and I just look like it looks like kid writing. And just document, like if you wake up in the middle of the night to go pee or something like that, you can write down or draw pictures and just have this next to your bed with a pen, and it'll help jot your memory. Because the thing is, when we wake up, when we're in this reality, the memories of what came through when you're remembering it, the further it goes along, typically we kind of forget, right? So that's just a way to support you in remembering. Recently this morning, I'm just being reminded I didn't remember my dreams. I did when I woke up. And then I don't even want to call it dreaming, but I don't really have another word for it at the moment. Ooh, I just got parallel realities. In the parallel reality, when my soul was awake, it was something to do with a massage therapist and being outside with a bunch of streets. Like, that's just like the only part I remember, and I don't remember anything else. But if I wrote it down, then we could probably talk about it. Hi from Hawaii. Huh. I don't think it sounds like that. But I'm also not going to say it out loud. Do you have a memory that no one remembers even if they're there? Like, no memory of being where they are? Is that your question, Myers? Oh, family alliance, got you. Okay, thanks, Presley. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know all these slang terms. I'm glad you do. I don't. Even if I said it out loud, I don't think it would sound like what you wrote, which I think I know what you're saying. And I'm like, don't even. I don't. Ooh, mugwort. Oh my gosh. When I when I birthed, uh, was it juniper? Oh, it was juniper and zebra. I used a bunch of herbs, and mugwort was one of them. And yes, mugwort can make you have crazy dreams, but it can also support you in grounding at the same time and releasing trauma. Ooh, I had a lot of stuff come up with mugwort. If you see bad dreams, just reject them. I don't really reject anything that I feel is bad. If I think anything's bad, I really tune into what's there for me and try not to label it as all as bad. And usually, if something doesn't feel good, there's something for me. Is it something I need to move through? Is it something I need to be present with? Is it something I need to release? Something I need to feel? No, I don't think our souls ever sleep. I think our souls or our spirit is always awake, and we just transition from physical form to non physical form. And we're very busy. Like, we are all very, very active. Yeah, I think dreams are like adventures too. They're fun. I've had some dreams that I've woke up really angry from the dream and like what I was processing, and it was just me releasing it, because sometimes we'll process in our dreams as a way to not have to process it in this reality, in our parallel realities. Hi from South Africa. Oh, Myers, yes, that has happened to me, where I've remembered something specific and somebody else doesn't know what I'm talking about. Yes. And when and okay, yes, yes, yes. So I have a friend that you probably know, and they had a car. They had a car, they kept getting mold in it and water in it, and they kept taking it to the shop. And they've always had cars. Like, cars is like their thing. They're always like, I had this car, and then this car, and then this car. And then one day, I'm talking with them, and they send me videos, and guess what they're in? They're not in a car, they're in an SUV. And it was interesting because for the whole week they kept saying SUV, 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 and I was just like, kept saying car. I kept responding with car, like, no, you own a car. Like, what are you talking about? And then they were in an SUV. And the thing is, when you shift timelines, when you shift realities, sometimes there's big shifts that you recognize and acknowledge, like someone having a different vehicle. And guess what they said? They said, I've never had a car. I've always had SUVs. I've had SUVs since 2002. And I was just like, no, you've had cars. And you show me. Then I don't recommend this part, but I did, because my human was like not accepting this. I scrolled all the videos and all the pictures. And guess what? When you shift timelines, you cannot find evidence. You cannot find evidence. And I felt like I was going crazy, because I was just like, oh my gosh, like, I swear he had a car, but maybe I just like made that up. Like, he says he's never had a car before. And then I talked to my kids who know this person, I've interacted with this person, and guess what? They said the same thing. They're like, no, mama, he had a car yesterday and now he has an SUV. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, okay, I know. I'm not crazy. We just shifted timelines. So that might happen or might be something small that will shift. And the thing is, you will not find proof. The thing, unless there's a glitch. And you kind of just have to accept that you've shifted, which is so cool that you've shifted. Or another time I was talking to somebody and literally their hair color changed in front of me and so did their clothes. Like they had black hair and then it shifted to purple and they were wearing like this very eccentric outfit. Um, they were like, they didn't notice that they even shifted, but I did. So this is our new reality, folks. This is where we're going, is that you're going to shift so much that you're going to notice small things that will progressively get bigger, that will shift and change to, you could call it manifestation, you could call it timeline shifts, whatever you want. That is showing us how we are active creators in our reality. So when we shift, the world shifts around us. So if you don't like something, then that's an internal thing to focus on to shift the outer reflection to represent your inner reflection. Okay. This is a mala necklace. My friend got it from Turkey for me. And I love it. I love it so much. Hi, Fern. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. How are you? Wow, 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 wow. It's been such a long time. Oh, hi, Craig. Welcome. Okay, there's a lot of questions happening. Okay. As far as what you're aware of when you dream or here in the 3D realm, I think is just dependent on you and where you are. So that's kind of an individual question. In mine, it shifts and changes from knowing my whole dream or having what people would call as a lucid dream and being an active participant and aware of what's happening versus just getting snippets versus not remembering anything. And I just know that my higher self is going to allow me to know whatever information I need to at the time. And I trust that. Shay or Myers, are you saying that your mom maybe doesn't remember this memory, but you do? Is that what you're saying? And as far as mugwort, yes, I took it as a tea, but I also had it as a tincture. I had a bunch of different herbs to try to support me in sleeping because they said, they said, just take these, you'll feel better, you'll sleep. This will help you process, everything that's coming up after, postpartum. And it didn't help me. It didn't help me, actually. Hello from France. Yes, the Mandela effect. Happy birthday, Rosa. Yes, sometimes we manifest things unconsciously, but the point is, or at least my goal is, my journey, and maybe this is yours too. You get to decide again. Everyone's journey is unique, and what your soul chose to do and chose to learn here is up to you. I want to do everything consciously. That is my goal. That is what I want to do. I want to be in my heart. I want to be grounded. I want to be conscious with what I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling. That is my goal. Hello, Kermit. Advice on relationships for young couples. Mm. Honestly, for any couples or any sort of dynamics, really just focusing on yourself and filling up your cup and really doing as much that brings you joy. And then when you come together, um, you'll come together as like the best version of yourself. So that's what I would say to that. Mm. I mean, there could be a lot of things happening with that, Myers. It could be that if it was involved with the military, maybe something happened traumatic related to that, or those kind of relationships that are developed, that she might have amnesia, where her brain, you know, erases it. Well, doesn't completely erase it, but doesn't want to engage with it for whatever reason. Or it could be, yeah, a timeline shift. Um, and at the same time, I know even by saying those, that there's so many options and so many possibilities out there that I'm sure there's way more than those two options, that there's so many more layers, I'm sure, there that doesn't meet the eye, so to speak. Thank you. I like them too. I like my glasses too. Yeah, I mean, for me, my childhood, I don't really remember, but mine's all um, trauma related things. So I can't speak for your mom, but it could be that, or it could be something else. Yeah. Thank you. I like it too. Mm. Why are you afraid of it being a timeline shift? I always think timeline shifts are awesome. I'm from Oregon. Is it because you're aware of some history that no one else remembers? Is that part of it? Or I'm just curious. One thing that still trips me out about timelines is that as we shift, so does the timeline behind us. So, like your parents, for example, are different. However, when we hold on to our beliefs or the identities or the labels or the boxes that we've put them in and put them back into those boxes, we don't actually see how they're really representing. So that's kind of trippy to think about. Like my family might all be like not on drugs, might all be clean, who knows, or don't have addiction issues and things. Um, it's kind of wild to think about, and that's kind of how it is. Mm, you mean another version of you um in that timeline, like you want to like rescue that version of yourself? Is that what I hear you saying? Oof, I've had dreams like that too, G-Man. I've had dreams like that too. Or knowing when somebody's about to die, um, and not being able to say anything. So, yeah, I hear you. And the thing about death, I know in our culture, like when someone physically dies, we say like their energy, our soul is gone. But what if we relabel that and said that they don't actually, leave the body, that they instead can stay in the body and just become something different, Like for me, I've told the universe that I would like to, when I transition to whatever, you know, I want to become next, I want everyone to be holding hands and me to be in the middle. And then my energy kind of like pops, that there's no decay, there's no burying, there's no cremation or ceremony. It's just everybody being like, okay, you're going to transition now. And then I just kind of pop into white light and then I'm gone. Because how rad would that be? I don't know. I just think it'd be so cool. It'd be so cool. Okay, I gotta move. I gotta move my body. Been sitting for a really long time. Oh, that feels better. To move a little bit. Hello, S. Pray pray. I think that we can create whatever we want. And I know that my body will not. It will literally just shapeshift into energy, which is what we are. We are 99.99999% energy. And then it's just going to pop into white light. I keep seeing it every time I tune into it. I'm like, all right, I'm here for it. I'm game. Because for me, my soul, I don't know about y'all, but my soul coming here wants to experience all the different spectrums of things, from really heavy, like drugs, sexual abuse things, really dark and deep stuff that I'm like, whoa, to the opposite spectrum of being clean and conscious and awake and aware. Um, yeah, with everything I do, it's just how it is. G-Man, so get this, my housemates, both of them, one's a song, um, does song healing. The other roommate does, a long list of things, like shamanic journeying, drumming, singing, these healing meditations, and quantum stuff that's just mind blowing. Anyways, they come to me and they said just that. I just read your comment about someone turned around and then they're nowhere to be in sight. So they went outside in their car and were about to drive, and in front of them, a human just popped up in front of their car, like out of nowhere. No walking, no, like, like they weren't crawling, like it's freezing outside. You know what I mean? Like, and who crawls on concrete because there's concrete in front of their car? And then my other housemate said, yeah, I was watching this bird that was flying, and then all of a sudden it just disappeared in the air. Like it was just no longer there anymore. And I had something happen, not on that day, but on a different day when I was driving. I was just listening to spirit, and knew that I had to go for a drive. So I got in the car and I was at a red light and then changed to green, but I had a feeling to not start driving. And from the sky, there was a car that came down, and it was had the aura of this bright pink color, and it just zoomed past my car. And if I would have driven, I would have hit into it. So it was like a timeline shift, you know? And then I was like, what the, like, there was just a car that, like, what? So it's real. It's real. And this is going to be, again, more of our norm, which is wild, wild, because even saying these things out loud, this is not what we're taught. So it's like, what is happening? And this is our reality. This is our reality. Like, we're waking up to the amazingness of glitches or shifting and being aware of it and acknowledging it. And when we acknowledge it, we invite more in. So, yeah, I think that is so cool. It probably would kind of be like, oh my gosh, kind of freak me out, honestly, depending on what it was. And I think it's so rad at the same time. Okay, y'all, it is been 2 hours since I've been on. And thank you all for hanging out with me, doing the light language activation. Oh yeah, there was a comment about if this light language activation was on sale. I don't even know if they're on here, but I can post it on YouTube if you want me to. I don't remember who it was, but there's been a lot of comments. Right? Yeah. I mean, our brain has been trained to function in a way that it's not supposed to. We're really just supposed to allow, and we've trained the brain to control, which is the complete opposite of allow. So if we allow more, what are we going to notice, right? And what is going to be invited into our lives, because control is fear, which is of a different vibration, which is the opposite of attracting what you're typically wanting. Yeah, Presley. Yes. So I can send you the one of today or yesterday. I've gone live and done light language activations for the past week. One of them, Presley, oh my gosh, was so strong. I was channeling light language. I did 2 different intentions. I don't remember what they are at the moment, but I channeled for an hour and a half. An hour and a half, and people were falling asleep. They were falling asleep. And they said that they were like melting into their bed, and there's like these different energetic upgrades. I can send you the one for today, but I could also send you that one if you're interested. Yes. Yeah, Daren talks a lot about do you know about the darkness retreat, where you're just in pure darkness for several days at a time? And then you recognize your light body and how everything's made out of light, because that's what it is. Our energy is made out of light. And how, yeah, you move through, you literally are with your shadow, because all light is blocked out in the room that you stay in, and you're provided with food. So it's just you and your shadow hanging out. And then it shifts, just like when you do shadow work or do integration of yourself, that it will shift into light. And you literally get to see it visually, that your whole light body, you see your light body. When we were watching a documentary, the person, I think, was in there for 10 days and kept putting their hands over their eyes and still could see their light body. And it was after they were in it for 10 days. Daren wants to do it. Uh, but every time I tune into him doing it, he just is screaming a lot. Which is funny, because I don't think I've ever heard Daren scream. I want to do it. I think it would be so fun. So fun. Yeah, if you don't mind. So you do want both the ones that I spoke of today and then the other one that's an hour and a half? If you do, I'm totally happy to, because it was powerful. But you gotta be lying down. I'd recommend not doing anything for a bit to help with integration, because yeah, it was upgrading your endocrine system, upgrading your nervous system, something to do with their third eye. They're just showing me stuff right now. There was a portal that we went through. It was wild. It was wild. Yeah. Okay, you got it. Yeah, there are funny comments. I read them, but I don't necessarily engage with them. Ah, okay, y'all. I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for being on the live. Yeah, congrats on not being on those things anymore, Robert. That's awesome. Hi from the UK. Welcome. Yeah, my body's ready to sleep. Sleepy time for me. And yeah, just as I said before, next month I'm going to be here live on Fridays, but earlier. So at like 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I can allow my body to rest when it wants to. And if you haven't already, you can check out our newsletter, Daren and Luna, at www.darenandluna.com. You can fill out to get our newsletter, or you can go to the website. All the events are there. If you want to see us going live, do more light language activations, us channeling, blah bitty bloop, whatever you want to know about, it's there. Oh, thanks. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Presley, for holding it down. Thank you for all your questions. Thanks, Pray, for your awesome intention of unlocking superpowers. Oh, you're welcome, Allie. Hi, Prom. Hi, AJ. You're welcome, Robert. Oh, interesting. Pineapple does. I really love pineapple. Pineapple's delicious. Tropical fruit is where it's at. I love that you all are talking within the chat. I almost don't like want to go because it's so fascinating to me. But I am gonna go. I love you so much, everybody. So much. Yeah. Yeah, Robert, try it out. Let us know. I know you've come on these lives before. I'm curious. I like Smith. You know, you can just be you. I'm still gonna love you however you are. It's your journey. I'm not gonna judge you or put you in a box or label you. You just are you. And all of us are love and light at the end of the day. Robert! I thought you put a bunch of exclamation points after my name. It's funny. Oh, your dog's named Journey. I love that. And it just reminds me that I really want to collect a cat. I want to collect a kitten, you know, for us to talk to each other telepathically just by you saying your dog's name is Journey. I love that. Your friend's dog's named Luna. Aw, that's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah, Daren's sister has a dog named Luna, which I thought was so interesting. All right, y'all, I am going to head out. Hello again, Ravindara. Have a beautiful night or morning. I'm gonna go to sleep. Try not to make a peep. I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Or morning for you, depending where you are. Good night, good morning, good afternoon. I just want you to know that I love you. I hope you have a good day or a good night. Sending my love to you. Mwah. Good night, everybody. Bye, Presley. Bye, everybody on the live. Mwah, mwah, mwah. See you later.